Well, hello, and I see a few people coming in, so we'll get started here in just a moment. Hi there, and welcome. I am Stíofán Séamus, and I am a spiritual healer and advisor, and an intuitive reader. As we live our lives, Spirit guides us to and through life situations that can be difficult to understand. It's up to us to decide if we will follow that path that the Creator has set before us, or ignore all the signs and wonders that this universe has to offer. Sometimes we are presented with a life situation where we need further guidance or healing to get through it. As a spiritual advisor and a master Reiki healer, I connect with Source and channel messages and healing specifically for you and your highest good. Having love life issues? Let's talk and see what Spirit would want you to know about the situation right now. Emotional issues? Maybe you are in need of a Reiki session so that we can channel universal life energy to help you realign. Or maybe you are debating a career move or just uncertain about the current situation and need to know if now is time to make that move or what's next for you. Through our Spirit's mutual understanding, we can seek out those answers. As a guide of the light, I challenge you to live your life in a way that is for the betterment of humanity. Message me now to get in line for your reading today. In light and love, Stíofán Séamus, Guide of the Light. Well, hello there. I hope everyone is doing well and hanging in there, to say the least. I am trying something a little bit new today where I'm streaming to a couple of different platforms, and so you'll have to bear with me as I kind of get used to everything that's going on with that. But we are more than happy to serve all those that are here. As you see, the chat is on the screen, and that's just because I do have the multiple platforms, and also all the readings get recorded and put on YouTube so that those can be available for you at a later time. Avado, no, you did not miss your reading. I am getting ready to get into the collective message, collective reading, or what have you. So you're more than welcome to stick around for that, or what have you. But we will be doing that first, and then we'll get into the other readings and chat and so on coming up here in just a moment. So let's move forward, shall we? So, we had a time today during meditation and talking about persistence. And whether we like it or not, we are in a time right now where persistence is key. But as I was preparing for the show, I was getting the cards together here and really kind of trying to understand what it was that needed to be relayed here. The first card that came up was clairsentience, and clairsentience is people that know through feeling. Okay, so they are the ones that say, which I do this myself a lot, but they're the ones that say, well, I feel that this means that, and I feel that you're going through this. Or whenever somebody says, I feel your pain, that is a type of clairsentience. And the first thing that really stuck out to me about this was the message of consider your feelings. Okay? I mean, right now we're in close quarters. There's tension. There's friction among ourselves, our loved ones, those around us. And the thought came to mind of considering what you yourself are going through at the moment. So as I move through this time of preparation today, the next card that came up for this was breathe. And the phrase breathe through it came to mind. And it's just a small reminder that this is a challenging time. And though this is a challenging time, you will get through it. This seems to be such a distant, a hard path for many people. Because it's so different. And all that we have to show for it is just the moment itself. But then this card came up. Beloved one. And my mind went to the relationships that we have and how that we are in certain relationships and how some of those relationships are being tested right now. Again, we're in close quarters with people that we used to hardly spend 16 hours a day with. There may be some differences that we're learning about the other person that we're not quite keen on. There may be some friction that you didn't quite expect. But if we stick in this together, we will make it through. What I see from this is I see relationships growing stronger. Maybe not particular ones. Heck, even particular relationships may come to an end. But that means that other relationships get to grow. Or maybe we didn't get to know the person very well. And that through all of this, we have considered our feelings, and we have considered saying, I am more fond of this person now than I ever was. So maybe today, in days coming, we keep in mind our feelings, and look for the divine to guide us and give us peace and direction. And taking a moment to breathe through it, to gain that insight and understanding. It is in peace that we bring this message to you. Shalom. So for those of you that don't know, I have a YouTube channel. Guide of the Light is the name of the YouTube channel. If you are on there and you're following, you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're on here or you're watching on Facebook or whatever, please like, share, and share my Facebook page. Also, go to YouTube, like, share, and subscribe on there. And all of the videos that are done, all of the live streams that are done, everything will be found on there. All you have to do is just go to it, and there's a playlist for the live streams, there's a playlist for live readings, and there's a playlist for the archangel messages. All three of those playlists are on there and ready to be viewed at any time. So let's see here. Ovlado Ovidal, however you say it. I don't know. Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. If you are wanting a reading, I will be more than happy to do that. I have a link in the description on the YouTube page to my PayPal for anybody that would want to donate. That is paypal.me/Guide of the Light. anything given goes directly to goes directly back into the show. Specifically trying to get money to get that camera, get a better camera for on me, because that's just but we have that going. Okay, Mr. Brown. Let me get this. Mr. Brown, I need 3 numbers. I need one number between 1 and 16. I need another number between 1 and 22. And I need a third number between 1 and 40. And if you don't mind to ask your question. Okay, so I'm going to kind of slightly reword your question. It's a great question, don't get me wrong. It's a great question. But we're going to look at what you need to know about the relationship between you two right now. If there is something that you would like to know a little bit more in depth, we can do that. But I would advise getting a bigger spread reading done. This is just going to be a good quick glimpse into the situation and see if we can't get a good quick answer for you, okay? That's a good good way to put it. I think that would be a better way to put it. All right, bear with me just a moment here. All right. So the first card that comes up is the Knight of Swords. What stands out to me about this is the sense of rushing around. Do you find yourself to be a pretty busy person? Okay, because I'm getting this feeling of always on the go. Not that it's a bad thing. You're actually, you really feel like you're a very positive influence. It's just you're kind of in and out, not in and out of a relationship, just in general as a person. You got a lot going on. Okay, this is the next card. This is the Star. The Star talks about, being freedom and joy, and love and new hope in a relationship. For singles, it indicates that with faith, love can soon be on the way. And with you and your situation right now, I get that feeling. I mean, you're very obviously somebody that wants to try to make this work, and there is that hope to try and make it work. But there's the interesting card in this is the Six of Pentacles. And the reason why is because the Pentacles usually almost always talk about money, finances. And for someone that is single, the indication is that they should heal money issues before entering a relationship. One may have other responsibilities that need to be paid before they can even think about entering into a relationship. And I don't know how that speaks to you, but I feel like that there may be some sort of correlation there as to why the relationship isn't where it's at. It isn't where it used to be. Okay. So what I can suggest is to get those, to get that in order. Get your money situation in order, and don't necessarily give up on her. But don't try to force her into this as well. Because I also get this sense of she may be wanting to move on, and she may I'm getting this I'm getting this feeling of, don't push too hard. Okay? Don't try to be like, hey, look how I'm doing now and all this, because I really don't know that that is the way to react to this. I would I would say that there is a possibility that you two could get back together. But like I said, don't push the issue. Do you. Do what's for your highest good. And it looks like right now that may need to be getting that money affair in order. I don't know. It could be. So, Mr. Brown, I hope that helped you out. I would say that it would be a form of letting her go. I'm not going to say that it's a complete that it's a complete letting her go. The friends option very well could be an absolute on that, as far as like, yes, go for the friends, and then let it build from there. Could I'm I would hate to say yes and get your hopes up. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure. You're welcome, Mr. Brown. And I thank you for allowing me to read you. Do a reading for you. Ryan Sumter. If you haven't yet, you can go to my YouTube page and subscribe. Click on the bell notification to know whenever I come on. I probably won't do Facebook every time. So if you want to know when I'm on, then you'll want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you would like to send a donation, the link to my PayPal account is in the description on the YouTube page. Because I don't think that I put it in the... No, I didn't. I should have, and I didn't. Oh, wait, no, I did. Okay. The PayPal account link is in the description on Facebook. Haha. So if you would like to donate or tip, you can send that to the PayPal account there. That's paypal.me/guide of the light. And any amount is acceptable. Also, I have other forms of readings available. This just the one that is free is the Reader's Choice. Let me pull the menu up here for you guys. And Ryan Sumter, if you are on and you want a reading, you can go ahead and let me know. And thank you, Mr. Brown, again. And if anybody just wants to chat, I'm here to chat too. Okay. Last call for Ryan. Last call for Ryan. And if there's anybody else that would like to have a reading, go ahead and say something on the chat, and we will get you in line. So, is there anybody that would like to have a reading? If so, Jacqueline. Cool, cool. Yes, absolutely. What's your question, dear? General, okay. I need 3 numbers. I need one number between 1 and 16. I need a second number between 1 and 22. And I need a third number between 1 and 40. You are welcome, Jacqueline. And thank you for stopping in today. You're getting the Reader Special, which is it's a spread that I came up with myself. It just kind of gives us a quick glimpse into the situation. It splits the deck up into 3. The first part is the court cards, which is the between 1 and 16. The second part is the major arcana, which is the between 1 and 22. And the third part is the lower 40 of the minor arcana. Each of these kind of take on their own meaning depending upon the reading and so on itself. and I read a little differently. I have my own notes on the cards that I use, and my intuition goes off of those notes. Sometimes something will hit me just like that, and it's great. But a lot of the times I really have to hone in on my definitions, and the noodle doesn't like to remember things like it should. So I was going to ask, who is the male figure in your life? Particularly someone that's soulful, spiritual, artistic, and loving. So the King of Cups, that represents him pretty good then. Okay. So we have this individual, this King of Cups, and he really take the time to listen? Okay, because that's what I'm was wondering here, because that wasn't making a connection. So let me pull this up here. The next card is the Tower. With the Tower, usually with this, we're talking about a breakdown of weak foundations. There may be dramatic shock to enter one's life. It may be unpleasant, but it is long overdue. So don't fear it. But kind of, I'm actually getting kind of the opposite feeling of this. Are you in a rebuilding phase? Are you almost are you almost like having to start over? Okay. Because the Tower represents destruction, but I don't feel destruction with this particular situation. I feel like you're having to start over. Like this is a new beginning. It's something that you're not quite used to in the situation that it is. And the next card is the Seven of Cups, which indicates decisions that need to be made. How does... So I would be watching out for someone coming into your life that may put you in a position or a situation where you're going to have to make a hard decision. And it's not necessarily going to be a bad thing. But with your boyfriend not being this King of Cups person, I feel like he may have some growing up to do. I really can't put my finger on the situation, but know that your rebuilding situation that's going to give you the basis of foundation for who you are to be as a person. And then that may be what leads up to him becoming this King of Cups material. And I'm sorry, Jacqueline. That's really about all that I can pull from this, and which is very odd. So, is there anybody else on that would like to have a reading? You're welcome, Jacqueline. I'm sorry that I couldn't pull anything else for you tonight. But that's how it goes sometimes. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please like my Facebook page. That's Facebook.com/Guide of the Light. If you got Twitter, I post a few things on there. You can get to me on there. At Guide of the LIGH1, the number 1. Don't ask me. It was a Twitter thing. I didn't hit one. They did. So, if there is anybody that would like to have a reading, I do the Reader's Special spread for free, though a suggested donation of any amount is welcome. Multiple choice questions are $3. If you have more than 2 choices, then $5. Past, present, future readings are $5. 7-card expanded spread is $15. And Celtic Cross 10-card is $25. Which the Celtic Cross 10-card, that gets a little bit more deep into your life and situation, but it's only recommended to do those like once a year. So anyways, if you're on here and you just want to chat, I'm here to chat. So I do thank everyone that has come in today. And hopefully, we'll get at least one more person in here to get a reading done. Is there anybody in YouTube or Facebook land that would like to have a reading? Okay. Cool. Well, I think that I'm going to give people another few minutes or so So this was, as of 9 minutes. Okay, let's try this again. So this was, as of 9 minutes ago, Good Friday. And I know you say Christianity and paganism don't mix. Well, you can have your opinion. But it's a day of remembrance. Whether the story was true or not, we have the legend anyways. And what that legend teaches us is one final great act of selflessness and humbleness. And what that means for us as the human race does actually have some thought to it. So as we go through the days ahead, with Easter coming up on Sunday. Let's remember the renewal of all things. The ability to move forward. So, tonight, I leave you with this. Reflect upon yourself and who you are. And remember who you are and whose you are. In the blessed peace of all the sages before us. Amen.